We often overlook the significant impact our relationships have on our overall well-being, viewing them merely as extensions of our daily lives. However, what if I told you that the quality of your relationships could be the most crucial factor in achieving a happy and fulfilling life? Today, we'll delve into the wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that not only teaches resilience and peace in adversity, but also emphasizes the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who genuinely respect and enrich our lives. Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardships. It's about recognizing what truly benefits our inner tranquility and moral growth. In this video, we'll uncover 12 clear signs that might indicate it's time to reassess certain relationships, possibly even to the point of walking away. This isn't just about avoiding negative influences. It's about actively choosing a path aligned with wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Join me as we explore these insights, ensuring that each step we take moves us closer to personal peace and a deeper understanding of what it means to live a good life according to Stoicism. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthier relationships or find the strength to make tough decisions, this discussion will provide you with the tools and perspectives necessary to transform your approach to interpersonal connections. Let's embark on this journey together, learning how to cut ties gracefully and protect our most precious asset, our peace of mind. If you appreciate our content, the simplest way to support us is by hitting the subscribe button. Also, make sure to watch the video in its entirety to fully grasp the essence of our discussion. Respect forms the core of any healthy relationship, acting as the foundation upon which all other interactions are built. In Stoic philosophy, respect closely aligns with the virtue of justice, emphasizing fairness and dignity in our treatment of others. When respect is consistently lacking, it signifies a deep breach of interpersonal ethics and Stoic principles. Imagine enduring constant disrespect, where the basic courtesy you extend is not reciprocated. It's like having your dignity eroded bit by bit. This continual undermining isn't just unpleasant. It's a clear sign that the relationship is out of harmony with the Stoic goal of living a virtuous life. For Stoics, every interaction is an opportunity to practice virtues like wisdom and justice. When someone repeatedly disrespects you, they not only harm your well-being, but also hinder your ability to live according to these principles. Disrespect, whether through words, actions, or neglect, highlights a fundamental issue. Stoicism teaches us to avoid reacting with anger or resentment, which are natural but unproductive responses. Instead, it encourages us to respond with reason, judgment, and emotional detachment. Recognizing disrespect for what it is, a deviation from virtuous living, is crucial. Addressing a persistent lack of respect isn't about blaming or becoming bitter. It's about understanding how others' actions impact your journey towards a good life and calmly deciding whether those relationships should continue to play a significant role. This proactive stance safeguards your mental peace and moral integrity, ensuring you don't settle for less than you deserve. Choosing to step away from disrespect is an assertion of your worth and commitment to Stoic values, emphasizing justice and dignity. Our mental health is profoundly influenced by those around us. Stoicism emphasizes maintaining tranquility, a state of calm and undisturbed mind. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions but managing them effectively, especially when they are affected by others. If someone's presence consistently causes anxiety, depression, or stress, it's a clear sign the relationship may be harmful. Stoicism advises us not just to endure hardship, but to cultivate environments that support our well-being. Relationships that drain your emotional energy or make you feel diminished can impede your pursuit of a serene and purposeful life. Stoics believe our well-being depends largely on our inner state rather than external circumstances. However, they also stress the importance of protecting our inner peace from disruptive influences. Seneca, a prominent Stoic thinker, advocated for surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us and distancing ourselves from those who bring negativity. Reflecting on a relationship's impact on your mental health isn't just about recognizing negative emotions. It's about taking action to prevent being held captive by them. This might involve setting boundaries or distancing yourself from those who disrupt your peace. In doing so, you're not merely escaping discomfort. You're actively choosing a path aligned with Stoic virtues, marked by rationality, emotional resilience, and above all, peace. When a relationship consistently impacts your mental well-being, it's a clear signal to reassess and potentially recalibrate your social connections. This isn't about failing to endure, but making a strategic decision to foster a healthier, more harmonious life. Our core beliefs and values act as a compass, guiding us through life's complexities and helping us make decisions that align with our true selves. When these principles consistently clash with those of someone close to us, it can lead to significant internal conflicts. Stoicism emphasizes harmony and personal integrity, viewing such misalignments as serious concerns. The Stoics taught that peace of mind comes from living a life of virtue in accordance with rational principles. When someone close to us lives by values that conflict with our own, it challenges our ability to maintain this peace. For instance, if honesty is a core value for you, but someone close to you often bends the truth, this fundamental discrepancy can create a persistent source of tension and discomfort. Over time, these conflicts can erode the trust and mutual respect essential for any healthy relationship. Stoicism encourages us to reflect on our associations to ensure they support our moral and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of surrounding oneself with people who embody the virtues we aspire to. When our core values do not align with those of our associates, it can hinder our ability to progress as Stoics, as we may find ourselves compromising on these values or living in a state of constant ethical conflict. Addressing such misalignments involves a thoughtful examination of the relationship. It may require open and honest discussions where both parties can express their values and explore whether mutual understanding or compromise is possible. However, if the gap is too wide, it might be necessary to reconsider the relationship's role in your life. This isn't about judging the other person as wrong, but rather recognizing that not every relationship serves the higher purpose of your personal and ethical development. Recognizing and addressing misaligned values is crucial not only for maintaining internal harmony, but also for ensuring that our relationships support our journey towards living a virtuous and fulfilling life. This alignment is central to the Stoic goal of tranquility and ultimately happiness. By carefully evaluating our social connections and making adjustments where necessary, we can cultivate an environment that supports our mental health and aligns with our deepest values. This proactive approach is not a sign of weakness but a testament to our commitment to living a life of integrity and peace. In any healthy relationship, the exchange of energy should uplift and invigorate you, not leave you feeling drained. If you consistently feel exhausted after interactions with someone, it's a clear signal that the relationship dynamics may be misaligned with the principles of Stoicism. This philosophy emphasizes self-preservation through rational and harmonious living, teaching us the importance of conserving our internal energy and using it wisely. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius highlighted the necessity of nurturing reciprocal relationships that don't deplete our emotional or physical reserves. Feeling drained after interactions isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a significant drain on the resources you need to lead a good, productive life according to Stoic principles. This constant fatigue can manifest emotionally as a sense of dread about future interactions, or even as physical tiredness. These symptoms indicate that the relationship is costing more than it provides, which is unsustainable and unwise according to Stoicism. Every relationship should contribute to your well-being and help you become a better, more virtuous person. Addressing these situations involves a thoughtful evaluation of why the relationship drains you. Is it due to a lack of mutual support, one-sided interactions, or the other person's negativity or demands? Identifying the root cause is the first step in deciding how to proceed. This might involve honest communication about your feelings, setting firmer boundaries, or, if the relationship is beyond repair, considering distancing yourself to preserve your peace and well-being. Managing draining interactions is not just about eliminating negativity. It's about making space for enriching, supportive, and meaningful relationships that align with Stoic ideals of mutual respect and personal growth. Each relationship should enhance your life, allowing you to thrive and positively impact those around you. In Stoicism, the pursuit of authenticity and clarity is essential. These virtues enable us to live in harmony with our true selves and the world around us. Manipulation, however, directly opposes these principles. It distorts reality, benefiting the manipulator at the expense of the manipulated, leading to decisions that aren't in your best interest and clouding your judgment, thus steering you away from the Stoic ideal of a reasoned and virtuous life. Manipulation in relationships often involves subtle psychological tactics that can be challenging to detect. It might be as overt as deceit or as subtle as guilt-tripping or gaslighting, where reality is twisted and your perceptions are questioned. For Stoics, this presents a significant problem. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of seeing things as they truly are, without external distortions. When someone manipulates you, they impose their will, disrupting your ability to make reasoned judgments based on true perceptions. Dealing with manipulation requires unwavering adherence to core principles. Seek truth, live with integrity, and maintain autonomy. This might involve setting clear boundaries with the manipulator or becoming more vigilant about manipulative behaviors. Reaffirming your values and committing to actions that align with them, rather than reacting impulsively, is crucial. Confronting manipulation also involves reflection, examining the relationship's nature and your responses. This reflective practice can help you determine whether the relationship can be salvaged through honest communication and a mutual commitment to change, or if it would be wiser to distance yourself. Preserving moral integrity and peace of mind often necessitates making difficult decisions, especially when protecting oneself from harmful influences. Freeing oneself from manipulative relationships is not just about escaping negativity. It's about realigning with the goal of living a truthful and authentic life. This realignment allows for clearer thinking, better decision-making, and a profound sense of peace, all central to a principled way of life. Trust is the foundation upon which all relationships are built. In this context, trust aligns with the virtue of justice, emphasizing fairness, honesty, and reliability, qualities essential for any meaningful connection. Without trust, relationships are unstable, filled with doubts and insecurities that hinder genuine intimacy and connection. Adhering to these values fosters an environment where trust can flourish. When trust is lacking, it often indicates that these core values are not being upheld. This absence can lead to negative emotions and behaviors. Suspicion replaces openness, fear overtakes hope, and instead of moving forward together, individuals may find themselves guarding against potential betrayal. Addressing the lack of trust involves honest self-assessment and dialogue. Are my actions contributing to this lack of trust? Am I being as transparent and reliable as possible? It encourages us to address these questions head-on, advocating for a return to integrity and straightforwardness as the path to rebuilding trust. If the trust issues stem from the other party, approach the situation with empathy and understanding, yet with the firmness to set necessary boundaries. This could mean initiating difficult conversations to uncover the root of the trust issues, or it might mean taking decisive action if those issues are insurmountable. Maintaining your peace of mind and adherence to principles may require distancing yourself from relationships where trust cannot be restored. Trust forms the bedrock of healthy, sustainable relationships and is vital for practicing Stoicism. This philosophy values the tranquility derived from knowing you are in a reliable and secure relationship. When trust is missing, it's a signal to reassess and possibly recalibrate the dynamics according to Stoic ideals. This process isn't just about fostering better relationships with others, but staying true to oneself and one's philosophical commitments. Stoicism firmly rejects any form of abuse, physical, emotional, or verbal. Such actions are against the Stoic commitment to treating all humans with inherent worth and consideration. Abuse undermines the essence of living a virtuous and meaningful life. In Stoic thought, enduring abuse is never required. Instead, Stoics advocate for preserving one's self-respect and well-being above all. Marcus Aurelius emphasized maintaining one's inner citadel, unbreached by external misfortunes and injustices, including abuse. This inner citadel represents our ability to hold firm to our principles and protect our mental peace. Recognizing and addressing any form of abuse is crucial for personal safety, mental health, and dignity. The Stoic approach involves distancing oneself from the source of abuse immediately and rationally, not out of retaliation, but to preserve one's well-being. This aligns with the Stoic practice of self-care, which is essential for living a virtuous life. It's about being proactive in ensuring that your environment and relationships contribute positively to your moral and philosophical goals. If you find yourself facing abuse, it's essential to protect yourself and seek help if needed. Stoicism teaches acting wisely and courageously in the face of wrongful treatment, safeguarding one's dignity and well-being. This might mean reaching out to trusted friends, family, or professionals who can provide support and guidance in taking the necessary actions to ensure safety and respect. Personal and moral growth are central to Stoicism, which emphasizes continuous improvement and learning. When a relationship lacks growth or mutual support, it contradicts Stoic ideals, potentially stagnating your development. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus discuss synergia or mutual cooperation, emphasizing the role of relationships in moral education and self-improvement. A relationship should be a mutual exchange, where both parties challenge and support each other in becoming better human beings. This support involves offering encouragement during challenging times and actively contributing to each other's growth through honest feedback, shared experiences, and constant encouragement to adhere to one's principles. When you find yourself in a relationship lacking growth and support, it can feel like being anchored in place while the world moves forward. This stagnation manifests as dissatisfaction, a sense that your potential is being curtailed, or a general feeling of unfulfillment. In Stoic philosophy, encountering a period of stagnation in a relationship calls for deep reflection and decisive action. It's essential to evaluate the root causes of this stagnation and tackle them head-on. Addressing the lack of growth and support might involve initiating candid conversations about your needs and expectations. It could also mean redefining the goals of the relationship or, in some cases, acknowledging that the relationship may no longer align with your personal development. Stoicism teaches that sometimes the bravest and most rational step is to distance oneself from relationships that no longer support one's higher purpose of living virtuously. Every relationship, according to Stoicism, is a chance to practice virtues and help each other progress towards wisdom and happiness. A relationship that fails to contribute to this goal can be more than just neutral. It can be an obstacle that needs reassessment. Therefore, recognizing and addressing the absence of growth and support isn't merely about personal satisfaction, but about aligning your relationships with your core values and striving towards the Stoic ideal of a flourishing life. In the Stoic view, relationships are crucial arenas for practicing virtues like generosity, fairness, and reciprocity. They are dynamic exchanges of giving and receiving. Persistent selfishness in a relationship starkly contrasts with Stoic ethics, which emphasize mutual benefit and support. Such an imbalance not only undermines the integrity of the relationship, but also hinders personal and moral growth, central to Stoic philosophy. When one partner consistently prioritizes their own needs over the others, it disrupts the necessary balance for a healthy partnership. Stoicism teaches that virtue lies in balance and self-control, translating in relationships to each person valuing the other's well-being as much as their own. A relationship marked by ongoing selfishness fosters resentment and dissatisfaction, gradually eroding trust and affection. Addressing persistent selfish behavior requires honest reflection and communication. Stoic practices encourage expressing concerns calmly and clearly, focusing on the behavior's impact rather than casting blame. This dialogue aims to restore balance and nurture a more generous spirit within the relationship. However, Stoicism also values self-respect and individual autonomy. If efforts to restore balance are unsuccessful, Stoicism advocates recognizing when a situation is beyond one's control and when it may be wise to distance oneself from fundamentally unvirtuous relationships. In the Stoic perspective, every interaction serves as a chance to exercise virtue. A relationship marred by ongoing selfishness presents not just a personal hurdle but a philosophical dilemma. It obstructs the path to a good life, which is marked by mutual respect, support, and the shared growth of everyone involved. Recognizing and confronting these challenges isn't merely about securing personal happiness. It's about committing to a moral and ethical lifestyle that enriches both oneself and others. Stoic philosophy places a strong emphasis on rationality and wisdom, extending this to how we communicate. Effective communication within any relationship should be not only honest, but also constructive and uplifting. This aligns with the Stoic belief that our words should mirror our virtues, allowing us to either elevate and support others or degrade and undermine them. Persistent negative communication patterns such as criticism, sarcasm, and belittling can erode the foundational pillars of respect and understanding that support a healthy relationship. When communication becomes consistently destructive, it inflicts more than just immediate harm. It can fundamentally alter how individuals perceive one another, gradually eroding trust and affection. The Stoic approach to resolving this issue involves a mindful examination of not only what is said, but also how it is expressed. Stoicism teaches us to control our reactions and choose our words wisely, ensuring they align with our principles of justice and kindness. This means actively striving to infuse our conversations with positivity and support, and when disputes arise, addressing them with the intent to resolve conflicts and rebuild understanding rather than to win the argument or belittle the other person. Transforming destructive communication patterns requires deliberate effort. It may involve setting specific goals for how to speak and respond in conversations, practicing active listening, or even seeking external help like counseling to improve communication skills. The Stoic practice of self-reflection is crucial here. It involves regularly assessing our own communication habits and considering whether they align with our ethical and philosophical goals. If efforts to reform communication patterns do not lead to improvement, Stoicism also recognizes the importance of protecting one's well-being. In cases where negative communication is unyielding and damaging, distancing oneself might be necessary to preserve personal tranquility and integrity. This decision, guided by Stoic wisdom, is not taken lightly but is seen as a necessary step towards maintaining a virtuous life unclouded by continual discord. In Stoicism, respecting personal needs and boundaries is essential for maintaining both self-respect and harmony within relationships. Ignoring or trivializing these aspects can lead to significant imbalances, fostering an environment where disrespect and dissatisfaction thrive. Stoic philosophy advocates for clear communication and mutual respect as the pillars upon which healthy relationships should stand. When someone consistently overlooks or diminishes your needs, it sends a clear message that your well-being is not a priority within the relationship. This disregard can manifest as repeatedly overstepping boundaries, making unilateral decisions that affect both parties, or failing to acknowledge and validate feelings and preferences. Such behaviors not only undermine the trust and equality in a relationship, but also erode the individual's sense of worth and autonomy, key aspects that Stoics strive to protect. Addressing personal needs and boundaries is crucial for maintaining a healthy and balanced life. Recognizing and affirming your own needs is not an act of selfishness, but one of self-care. From a Stoic perspective, it is essential to ensure your moral and emotional well-being without compromising for the sake of others. Begin by clearly and assertively communicating your needs to your partner or friend. This conversation should be educational rather than confrontational, aiming to explain why these needs are important for a harmonious relationship. If, after open discussions, your needs continue to be disregarded, it may be necessary to reassess the relationship's dynamics. Stoicism emphasizes surrounding oneself with people who contribute positively to one's life. If a relationship creates more conflict than peace, it might be wise to consider distancing oneself. This decision is not about aggression or abandonment, but about prioritizing personal well-being and moral integrity, which are key principles of a Stoic life. While Stoicism values social relationships and encourages enduring adversity with courage and resilience, it also stresses living true to one's principles. A relationship that consistently disregards an individual's needs is incompatible with the Stoic pursuit of a harmonious and virtuous life. Mutual accountability in any relationship is essential. According to Stoicism, being accountable for our actions is a fundamental virtue. This mutual accountability builds trust and respect, crucial for any strong, enduring relationship. When accountability is lacking, misunderstandings can erode the trust that underpins healthy interactions. Stoic practice encourages self-reflection and taking responsibility for one's actions, including acknowledging when one has negatively impacted another and making amends where possible. A relationship lacking accountability can lead to a one-sided dynamic where one or both parties feel unheard or disrespected. This imbalance destabilizes the relationship because, in a Stoic sense, relationships should provide mutual support and growth, helping individuals align with their virtues. Addressing a lack of mutual accountability involves open, honest communication about expectations, and agreed-upon standards for behavior. Regular check-ins can ensure both parties feel supported and respected. However, if establishing mutual accountability fails to bring positive changes, it might be necessary to evaluate the relationship's viability. Stoicism does not advocate enduring harmful situations indefinitely, but encourages maintaining relationships that foster moral and personal growth. Cultivating mutual accountability is not just about harmony. It's about nurturing a relationship that respects the Stoic ideals of justice, wisdom, and courage. A relationship that fails to uphold these qualities may not align with the Stoic path to a fulfilled and virtuous life. As we conclude this reflection, remember that Stoic wisdom is not just ancient text, but a practical guide for navigating modern life's complexities. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. See you soon.